Hey yo, I just now pressed some button on my phone camera by accident and it got it doing some weird. I don't know how, I'm not, hands is free. It's doing all of this on its own. I don't know what I did to make it do that. But we gonna roll with it for this one right now. See how it works out. So I asked y'all to put in my comments, let me know if there were any new songs going on in the Kendrick, not the Kendrick, excuse me, the JoeyBada and the West Coast Avengers, as Mickey Fax called them, rap smoke. And y'all obliged me, y'all let me know promptly that the beef was done. It's over with. It's over. It's all over. Right. So that's what y'all let me know. And somebody said that D1 stepped in. D1 reached out to I don't know, to some of the parties involved or all of the parties involved, and basically was like, yo, bro, eventually it's gonna get, I'm paraphrasing, I'm making up this whole thing, but basically he tried to convey to them the idea that eventually this was going to happen. I mean, this was going to spill out into something that we don't want it to be. I agree with Mickey Fax on this as well, where he said, not this one. Although I don't know. I don't believe this one would have turned into something smoky, like real smoky. Nah. Only person that had me a little bit worried about that was Ray Vaughn. And it wasn't just from the songs he was releasing. I believe I seen him in an interview or two where his energy was sending out smoke signals. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that. So I don't know how y'all feel as far as all of that goes, but I am happy. I appreciate the fact that it's over. You know what I'm saying? The position, D1's stance on the matter is the stance I usually take when it comes down to these types of situations, because I believe it never just stays on wax. But I kind of was confident that this one would, but at the same time, I can't fault D1 for feeling the way he feel, if that's even true. But that's what I heard. Somebody put in my comments that D1 reached out and encouraged dudes to you know what I'm saying, throw some water on that situation before it got out of hand. If so, salute to him. Although I'm not mad at what was going on, because it seemed kind of, seemed like everybody was going to live through this one without getting punched on or, highly agitated, highly violated. What y'all think? Anyway, if it's all over, then it's all over. And I think, I argue with your mother. I like Joey's releases better than the releases that were aimed at him. It could be regency or familiar bias or whatever, but I didn't say that when I said that that Loaded Lux lost to Geechee Gotti in the battle. Respectfully, I didn't say that. It wasn't that when I felt like Murder Mook lost to A-Verb in the battle. Salute to both of those brothers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that. It wasn't recency bias. Nobody said that. I never said those things publicly. I did speak about the Lux and Geechee joint in the last blog, but yeah. I feel like Joey is up, long story short. I feel like he won. Just because you don't understand him, it don't mean that he nice. Just because a verse is longer don't mean that it's better. Just because the lyrics are more complicated don't mean that they're better. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where I stand on that. So that We done with that, right? All right. Now I wake up to a real fight. Not a fight, but a fight. You know what I'm saying? And this Papoose, the homie, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to act like I know him well, but I rock with son, right? Papoose and Remy are back in the internet headlines. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And I rock with Rem too, right? The only one that I don't rock with in this equation is Easy the Block Captain. And, you know, y'all do with that what y'all will. But, I mean, I don't have no personal problem with him. I just don't know him, and I don't like the way he handled the situation. You know, I don't wish no bad on him or whatever. I mean, you know, he done already had some situations and all of that, right? But I'm just saying, like, I don't rock with his, you know what I'm saying, his energy and his, you know, where he is, where he stands in all of this. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it ain't none of my business, but it's on the internet, which almost makes it everybody's business. But I don't like it. But I haven't seen him add anything to the situation, but Remy and Pap have been back and forth since yesterday or last night or whatever, going back and forth trading posts. You know, Pap did a live, Remy did a you know, she put up some text, some, you know, some receipts, as the ladies say, some and actual receipts from like pawn shops and all of that. It's real nasty, it's real ugly. I don't like it. One of my brothers had jokes. He's like, said something about the gym pawnbrokers. Like, hey, nigga from Brooklyn done been to one of them before. He right. I've been to one before. You know what I'm saying? I used to do a lot of whole lot of bull dookie. You know what I'm saying? Used to land me in the gym pawn shops. But yeah, there's a divorce filings have been being posted and all of that. It's ugly. I don't want to talk that much about it. I just want to reiterate the fact that I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's playing out on TV. I mean, yeah, on TV, I guess. It's nasty. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm connected. Well, you know, I'm connected enough to know that the fight really happened when Easy was still lying about it. I knew that it happened and all of that. And I'm just saying, like, respectfully speaking, in these situations, we already know that, well, not that we know, but Easy and Remy, I don't even know if Easy has been even contributing to the back and forth. I haven't seen it. It's just, I'm just dealing with, I got a whole, I'm in Disneyland. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? But since I've been out here, you know, I've been behind the 8 ball a lot, and it's like I've been bombarded with all of these, you know, these newses. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't keep up. Or what I do. What was I going to say? It's whack. It's whack. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Papoose. What he say? Like I said, he put up he's filing for divorce. Remy is putting up a whole bunch of pawn shop receipts, so on and so forth. Yeah. I seen, what's the guy? 3-Letter Man, battle rap blogger. He raised a good point. He's like, listen, if Remy and Easy, if they last, you know, if their relationship lasts and they flourish, then at some point there's a possibility that the kids will be rocking with Easy. You understand what I'm saying? And at that point, Pat, Easy, and Remy, well, they might. It makes sense that they would have to come to some sort of resolution for the, you know what I'm saying, for the baby. Oh yeah. So what I was about to say before I lost my train of thought is, Easy and Rem have showed us, you know, we've seen them be dishonest, respectfully. I mean, now granted, listen, we all lie. All of us. You know what I'm saying? But the person who ain't been caught in one yet gets the most credibility. It is what it is. And we've seen Remy and Easy, the Black Captain, lie about their involvement. Broke my heart, you understand what I'm saying? I was rooting for them to just be friends. When that was the story they was telling, I was, yeah. Because I have a lot of female friends, and I don't like it when people question our relationship. I'm not calling no chick sis that I would smash. Just not. You understand what I'm saying? I call you a friend. Yeah, that's my friend. But I wouldn't call her sis. I don't hug my sisters. I wouldn't hug my sister the way I would hug you, right? But anyway, those you know, I have certain, you know, women working with me, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to compromise their reputation or how they're looked at, their perceived reputation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or my own. So when it all came out that they was really, you know, really involved like that, you know, that's probably one of my biggest misses as a vlog. You know what I'm saying? I was wronger than a motherfucker until I found out, you know, until the phone call. Even after I knew Pat put hands on Easy, and Pat made a video about it. He once again confirmed it. He said he put hands and feet on him. That part I never heard. But anyway, even after I heard about the Ming Maos, I didn't think the Ming Maos was about that. I thought the Ming Maos was about other things. You know, I heard some things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that those other things wasn't true, but that one thing was a big piece of it, and that was still a secret. So, you know, Pat gonna get all of the public support. You know what I'm saying? I see Remy up there. You know, Remy is trying to debate, and you know, she's trying to, I don't know if it's damage control or if she's fighting. You know what I'm saying? She's in, you know, all the way caught up in fight mode. But some of the things that she's been saying, you know, I don't think they really make sense. But then I haven't been paying close enough attention. I'm just talking about it because it fell all over my desk this morning. You know what I mean? But anyway, good luck to all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? Remy, don't be trying to fight that girl. You understand what I'm saying? Clarissa, don't be trying to fight that lady. You understand what I'm saying? She probably got the blick right now. Clarissa probably got a legal blick. You understand what I'm saying? No violence, please. Welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, Rockness Monster. I'm the tour guide. I'm the president. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I mop the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you got to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation, then leave us a super thanks. Or Cash App. Cash App, we actually prefer that. But y'all do y'all. Y'all don't be listening. Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yapping about other people's business, like what I'm doing here. All the mixtapes is there. The newest one is called Nonviolent Rocco. You know what I'm saying? Show y'all that I haven't just been disrespectful, violent, and completely wigged out throughout my whole career. Throughout the, you know, I got some stuff. That's not all, you know what I'm saying? I made the very first rap song about hip hop. I made the very first hip hop record about mental health. Somebody did it before me. Let me know. I ain't gonna hate, but that's I think. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, get that. Also, when you're writing on the walls in the nation, which is allowed translation, when you leaving comments, use your spell checks, not your autocorrects. Your autocorrects will get you deleted and all of that. This is ROCK. A K is 1,000. I want all my Ks. If don't leave off the K unless you're a Crip. If you're a Crip, you get a little pass and shit because I know y'all got y'all politics and all that. But throw a little cuz something in the comments so you know what I'm saying. You know, I can grant you clearance and all of that. Also, it's monster, not monster. It's an A, not an ER at the end. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's AH at the end, not ER. You know what I'm saying? For the love of all things decent, it's BCC, not BBC. That's what your girl said. Auto reverse. Anyway, that's a new one. We're gonna start auto reverse. How y'all feel? Let me know if y'all feeling this right here. You know what I'm saying? Put in the comments immediately. So I mean, all of this zoom in, zoom out thing. So I could, if y'all hate it, I'll figure it out right quick, and then I'll fix it. Maybe just power down the phone, start it again, or whatever. Let me know. What else? Did I give y'all all the rules? Was those all of the rules? You know what I'm saying? All of the spell checks and stuff. Because if you spell stuff wrong, the tourists come here and they get it wrong and they spread the word wrong, and then you know they don't get the whole thing. Like if you type in helter skelter wrong, like if you type in hashtag helter skelter, but you use the wrong spelling, a bunch of stuff gonna come up, but not the mother lode. We want you to get the mother lode. It's a lot of history there. You know what I'm saying? So use your spell checks. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 peace signs. Yeah, rock on, rock on.